So Jesus knew that the cross was coming. And in fact, in the Garden of Gethsemane, just on the night he was betrayed, after he had the Passover, after he washed the disciples' feet, he went to this garden, Gethsemane. Some of us visit this garden when we go to Israel on our holy tour. Now cannot, got to wait a few more years. Hopefully the war will subside. And in the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus knew what was coming. Sometimes we miss it. Sometimes we emphasize so much on the empty cross and the empty grave. Sometimes we emphasize so much on the resurrection. I'm not saying it's wrong to emphasize on the resurrection, but sometimes we just look at the resurrection a lot, and we make the cross so light. We've forgotten the kind of pain, because when Jesus was there in the garden while he prayed, the Word of God says that his sweat drops was like blood. He agonized before God because he knew that he's going to go through. He knew his disciple, one of his disciples, is going to betray him. Betray him for 30 pieces of silver, which is the price of buying a slave. He knew they would take him and they would strip him. They will put a crown of thorn upon his head. He knew they were going to whack him. He knew that eventually he will have to go and carry the cross. He knew that eventually when he walked up Golgotha, they're going to nail him there. He knew. But we must never forget, in our celebration of the resurrection, never lighten the cruel crucifixion.